Wait, what? She's flying? When did she start flying? Hold on. Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and today we are here with the episode that apparently everyone has been waiting for, the Ballad of Jane Doe. What on earth could this song be about to justify this much hype? I am putting so much, active effort into trying my best to keep my expectations down. Because I know I am definitely someone who can let things get overhyped by excited people, and then if a 9 out of 10 song would normally make me happy, but I'm expecting an 11 out of 10, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to keep my expectations reasonable, which is hard when every comment that I have received on my Ride the Cyclone reaction so far has been just dying for and screaming for this song. I'm very, very excited for it. I was trying to think, leading up to the recording, if I had any, theories or thoughts going into this, and I just, I really, really don't. I truly just have no idea what to expect from this one. She's such a complete mystery. Literally, the name being the definition of anonymity, the face being a blank slate doll's head. By the way, thanks so much to all of you in the comments who let me know that the reason she is structured like that is because she is actually using the doll's head as a proxy. So even in the afterlife, she was still headless, but she was able to take this doll, take its head, so that's why she was holding a headless doll, and her head is white, black contacts, like that whole doll head, is because she is speaking through that doll, which is really, really fascinating staging. I don't actually know technically if it's canon since they never said it in universe, or if that's just the fan canon, but either way, I love it and it's absolutely fascinating. Let me know in the comments if that's actually confirmed in universe or supplementary material, or if that's just the general fan consensus. No matter what, it's a really cool and interesting characterization for a character that I cannot wait to learn more about. So, I don't think we should waste any time at all. Let's hop into the Ballad of Jane Doe.
My turn. Oh,
man. Jane Doe, the one unidentified body of the Cyclone roller coaster disaster.
I'm so curious. Is anything gonna come up? It's just gonna be question marks? Worse, literally nothing. Oh,
everyone knew everyone in Uranium, but no one could recall this member of the choir.
She was actually in the choir?
There were rumors of a girl who joined at the last minute.
Oh.
But as the choir conductor, Father Marcus, died of a heart attack 7 hours after the accident, there was no one left to verify.
What? That's some Final Destination shiz right there.
Some believe that perhaps she was never in the choir at all. I never read her fortune. I sadly cannot tell you.
Even Karnak doesn't know?
All one knows for certain is that a body was found in a St. Cassian uniform without a head. So, a mystery.
The costuming is brilliant because the way that darker lace goes absolutely looks like it could be a wound with a drip. And I'm very deliberately not saying the words because apparently there is a specific way to describe what happened there that YouTube really does not like for monetization. That being said, it is fascinating how well they indicate it with a dark kind of jagged ruffle and then that single black line as if it's dripping down from the center. Horrifying.
Some might say we're released, pushing daisies deceased, but we all...
I'm so sorry, Kara's asking to go out. I know that's the worst possible time. Ugh, so sorry. I know that was terrible timing right as we're getting into it.
A mystery.
Some might say we're released pushing, like saying like, these are the different ways they could describe what happened to us. Some might say we've been released. Some might say, oh, we're pushing daisies. But really, it's just the worms that have to be fed. Like saying like, you can use as much flowery language as you want, but at the end, we are dirt and we return to dirt. Whew.
There's just one lingering fear. Oh, my soul, is it here? Or is it rotting somewhere with my head? Or is it rotting here? Oh, my soul, is it here?
Oh, my soul, is it here? Is it rot? Basically, is the soul in the heart or the mind? And how much of it actually made it with her versus how much of it is rotting with the worms.
Or is it rotting somewhere with my head?
Oof.
Oh, my soul. Oh, my soul. Oh, my soul. Oh, my soul.
God, her acting is exceptional. What a beautiful scale! Da 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 da. Like that was absolutely gorgeous. I wonder if that was supposed to indicate. Wait. I didn't even understand. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I was so focused on this just being like her doll-like acting, it didn't even register to me that she's doing the roller coaster. The like. And then that sustained high note, that moment of suspension right when you're at the top looking down, and then don't think I've ever talked about this on the channel before. This is probably going to be a new bit of information for people. I'm a huge roller coaster junkie. I love roller coasters. I'm always seeking them out. Six Flags Magic Mountain was always my favorite to go to in California over any of the other ones, including like Disney and things like that. Like I have always been such a roller coaster head, and what a cool way to musically represent that. And like literally like as she suspended on that high note, I like got that sinky tummy feeling imagining that I'm just like looking down the Goliath. Like that was such a perfect representation. And then like to do a scale down instead of a slide, like she could have easily been like, oh, you know what I mean? But instead of that, oh, like hitting every note on the way down. I'm not in her range, so I probably should have bumped it down to replicate it, but that's amazing.
Existence was only a sham.
Wow.
Oh, St. Peter, let me in. You must know where I've been. Won't you tell me at last who I am?
So her fear in this case would be like, if she's not the person who gets sent back, does she even get to go to the afterlife? Is she so nameless that she just is like, oh. That's so clever. That's such brilliant composition. And I still can't get over how much like the little bit of dark lace here really does just look like a drip. Like that's incredible.
And from the ground beneath my feet I hear the anguish of the street, a choir never complete, and like an old forgotten tune, a song that no one knows.
Oh my gosh.
How it goes, just John and me forever eternal.
Just John and me, because of course... Do you mind? What? What do you... Oh, goodness. So sorry, give me a second. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by my puppers, it's really cool how she brings John in, since, like, John Doe was such a stereotypical thing to identify someone anonymous as, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe John Doe was a common thing much, much prior to Jane Doe. Jane Doe being essentially the feminine equivalent of John Doe, something that was already much more prevalent in earlier English. So bringing in John Doe in that way is really cool, is what I was trying to say, Kara. It was actually mostly Ella, but I know most of you know Kara better at this point, so I had to say it. I blame both of them. Anyways, let's keep watching.
Just John and me forever eternally. Jane Doe.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm asking why.
Hold on. Is it intentional staging that her own shadow makes wings? And second question, is it more or less interesting if it's intentional? Because if it's intentional, that's brilliant staging and lighting. But if it's unintentional, the fact that they stumbled in to angelic imagery just with 2 spotlights is insane. It's like she has wings rising
I'm
up.
asking why, Lord, if this is how I die, Lord.
Even I'm asking why, Lord, as the wings show up? Wild.
Why be left with no family and no friends? I've got no celebration.
Wait, what? She's flying? When did she start flying? Hold on. Oh, the darkness of everything made it so hard for me to tell that she was actually lifting up. Now I can see.
And no friends. I've got no celebration, just this consolation.
How are they doing that?
Time eats all his children in the end.
Time eats all his children in the end is brilliant because it's multifold. Obviously, there's like the old riddle that's even in The Hobbit, the like, what can eat mountains and trees and this, that, the other. Time. The idea of like, time eats all his children, but also one of the most iconic stories in mythology. I really just added to the crazy factor by playing with my hair there. Now I'm like strings drawing on a one of the most popular and prevalent stories in any mythology, other than probably Christianity, but calling that mythology is going to get me in trouble, is Kronos eating his children. Kronos being the Titan of time. So the lyricism of saying time eats all his children, meaning that no matter who you are and what you are, eventually Father Time will return to consume you, while also being a reference, intentional or not, to Kronos eating his children, the gods. This musical is brilliant.
Time eats all his children in the end.
Oh! There she goes again.
A melody floats through the air when silence falls. Doesn't
Okay, Pink. I don't know if anyone else, I shouldn't say anyone else, it's not that niche of a reference, but I don't know how many of you know how the artist Pink's... I'm struggling with my words today. How the artist Pink performs live. I'm going through it. I'm so sorry, y'all. If you don't know how the artist Pink performs live, she does crazy physical stunts. She's even played on like an upside down piano before. It was insane. The ability to retain these incredible like semi-operatic notes while being flung around on a stage harness.
Melody floats through the air when silence falls.
And not just the physical jostling of being flung, but also like moving your arms and legs like that is a lot of exertion that takes a lot of oxygen. So the breath control as she's moving her all four limbs.
No one cares. Does anyone care? Another.
What?
When silence falls, does no one care? Does anyone care?
How would you even do that? How? That's not real. I'm...
When silence falls, does no one care? Does anyone care? Another sad.
That's too fast. That's not healthy. That's like too many G-forces. And also to be able to sustain the singing.
No one cares.
She doesn't stop singing until this. That can't be real. What? Staging has never broken me so thoroughly before. I'm usually able to figure out how something has happened. And it's not.
Does anyone care? Another sad, forgotten tune. Another song that no one knows. So that's how it goes. Just John and me forever eternally, Jane Doe. And she's asking why.
This also isn't a ballad. Sorry, my brain was short-circuiting so hard trying to comprehend the physicality of what's occurring here that it like just suddenly occurred to me that this literally isn't even a ballad. Ironically, this is more like a lament, but we already had Noel's Lament. Was Noel's Lament a ballad? Until the break of dawn. I feel like in a weird way, is Noel's Lament a ballad and Ballad of Jane Doe a lament? Because I kind of feel like that might be what happened. Until the break of dawn. It's not completely a ballad, but it's closer to a ballad than this is. Fascinating. Anyways, I don't understand how she did that turnaround, and I don't think I'm going to, so... How do you sing these? Is she lip syncing? Like, I don't want to be disrespectful and ever accuse a performer of lip syncing without evidence, but to me, the evidence is how else? Like, what? I'm broken. I'm baffled. I still have like 4 minutes left in this recording? Morgan, what are you doing to me? Let's see what else they can throw at me, I guess. That was wild. Aw, Ricky. What? Are they giving her like a birthday party?
Happy birthday to you.
I'm gonna rewind and try to be in the emotions of this, but these clearly audible birthday really, really tickled the old funny bone. I'm so sorry.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Jane Doe. Thanks, Constance.
That song is so overplayed. We'll come up with something better.
What? What?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That is how numbers work.
This is the new song we sing for birthdays. Bouncy and merry and not quite as scary. The new birthday song.
That was a very weird start to it, but okay, I'm curious what this is going to be. And also, this feels weirdly selfless for Ocean. I wonder if this is like the start of the closest thing to a redemption arc this character might get.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the new song we sing for birthdays, bouncy and merry, and not quite as scary. The new birthday song.
If anyone ever sings that to me instead of the happy birthday song, I'll fight you in the parking lot. I hate it. But it's a sweet gesture.
It's a cupcake. For you.
Just how's there not like melting wax on her fingers? Maybe it wasn't actually a candle. It was just something else that can sustain a flame.
Drink. Where'd you get that? It's birthday.
It just manifested because of his beliefs in culture. The mere existence of a birthday caused Smirnoff to, like, there's a word I'm looking for that I can't find. It's the opposite of evaporate. Just, what's the word? Whatever. Just caused it to, etherealize. Is that the word I'm looking for? It's close enough to it. Materialize. I did it.
Love conquers all.
Okay.
This phrase slaughters me with its moving poignancy.
Oh.
And it fills my life with meaning and warms my soul. How did you find the entire meaning of my life with such a phrase?
Oh.
It's just a cliche.
Yeah.
Popular cliche.
Dude, I speak Ukrainian, Russian, English, even some Dutch. Not even the Dutch speak Dutch.
The way I'm having to hold myself back from making a joke at Casper's expense right now.
I know what the cliche is.
Then why did you
I'm
just
Ukrainian, unlike Canadians, we like to get excited about shit. Drink.
I've
This
never
is
been
sweet.
drunk before. Or kissed a man. Thanks.
Thanks,
How's
Misha.
that over you? Your life was tragic. And cut down before the poems could ever come out of you. You are tragic.
You think so?
You make me weep just looking at you. So tragic.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Yeah, honestly, based on how his song went and like what he wanted to be seen as in that alternate reality, honestly, the idea of him being a beautifully tragic struck down poet being like a compliment to him very much tracks. Oh,
How do we know it's my birthday?
How do we know it's not your birthday?
oh.
People have names on pretend birthdays too.
You could call yourself Savannah.
Why?
What's a Savannah?
Savannah is a special name I've been saving up. You can have it, because everything I've been saving up has to go. It's a fire sale in my brain, and everything must go. Bye, Mama, my midnight, night, night, night.
You doing okay,
I
buddy?
like Savannah.
Well, you can have her.
Can Savannah have the greenest eyes?
Wait,
Yes.
Savannah with the greenest eyes.
that's
That was
heartbreaking, and also I recognized as the dialogue I was told to end this episode on. Wow. What a song, what a show, what a story, y'all. That's wild. I don't even know what to say about that. There's nothing I could say that I didn't already say. It feels like it has been so long since I started the Ballad of Jane Doe. It feels like thinking about me talking about the like feels like it was 3 episodes ago. Like I just went through so much as a creator, as a reactor, and as a person. Wow. I can't believe I only have 2 episodes left of this. Thank you all so very much for joining me on this journey, for supporting me through it. Thank you so much to the patrons scrolling on either side of the screen for making videos like this happen. Excuse me, thank you to all of you on YouTube for being here week after week after week. I hope you've enjoyed the show so far. I hope you're looking forward to these last 2 episodes, even though I'm guessing we just passed the peak of the show. And as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.